Hey guys, and welcome to the results of the Buck Forest Big Boy Tournament, the week of April 29th. I'm Daniel, going to be letting you know everything that happened this weekend, giving you a couple of announcements about stuff that is also coming up in the future. So let's just jump right in here. We had 7 players this week. We had Rob, Aaron, Paul Presti made an appearance. Defending Big Boy and Pigskin champion myself, Daniel, played. Bert played, Sam played, and defending Little Big Boy and Hammy, Kevin, played this week as well. Jump in here to the results of the strokes and the skins. Hole 1 birdie. Aaron Russell picking up the 1 birdie with 2 beautiful drives, 1 mulligan and 1 skin. So just lets you know there, you never know how important that mulligan that you use is going to be. Helped Aaron get a skin on hole 1. All right, hole 2. We actually had 5 out of the 7 players birdied hole 2, which is pretty surprising. Hole 2 isn't usually that easy, but this weekend it was the statistically easiest hole that we played. It averaged a 2.29, so well under par there. Aaron also picking up from hole 1 there, almost aced it. He hit the pole, hit the base of the pole, and got the easy birdie there. But like I said, 4 other folks got those birdies too. So the skins push on to the 3rd hole. Holes 3 through 5, we had multiple birdies there. So those skins pushed all the way to hole 6. And on hole 6, we had 1 birdie. So that was by Sam. He got the birdie. He got the 5 skins as well. So he jumped out to a 5-1 lead over Aaron and skins, and also out to a fast start score-wise as well. Sam, at that point, hole 6 was sitting at 3 under par, but Aaron was sitting at 4 under par at that point. So both of those guys shaping up a very, very good round to be that low that quickly. Hole 7, no birdies. Interesting, it is a tough hole, but usually there's at least 1 birdie. But that was, hole 7 was one of 3 holes this week that didn't get any birdies on it. And so obviously with no birdies and a bunch of pars, that was a push. And again, just like we had earlier, holes 8 through through hole 14, we had all skin pushes again. So those skins were really starting to add up at that point. That actually puts 9 skins on the hole for 15. In the midst of that, hole 10 was actually the hardest hole that we played this week, which makes perfect sense. It's one of the par 4s. It's the one that's got probably the tightest gap off of the tee shot there, and it actually averaged 0.57 over par, so it came in at a 4.57. I think that means we need to all get out and do our field work and figure out how to throw our drives a little straighter, how to hit our gaps there. But yeah, so that hole 10 was the toughest. Pushes all the way up until hole 15 when we had 1 birdie on hole 15, and that again was by Sam. Sam picked up 9 skins on that. That added to his 6. That gives him 15 total at that point. And so Sam has got pigskin locked up at this point. That's done. But we have some very interesting things happening on the stroke side of things. So here's our score check-in at that point. As of hole 15, Aaron is at 5 under par. Sam's at 3 under par. Kevin's at 4 under par. Daniel's at 3 under, Paul's at 5 under, and Bert and Rob are both at 2 under par. So at this point, everybody is playing incredible golf. Everyone's under par, and going into this final stretch here, which really is the make or break part of the round, it really is anybody's game at this point. Anybody could make up 3 strokes. Anybody could lose 3 strokes very easily. Hole 16, which was our CTP hole, which we will come back to later, was a push. There were lots of birdies on hole 16. I guess everybody took that hole a little more seriously than they would because they wanted to make sure that they got the CTP. But yeah, very, very good job by a lot of guys on that hole. We went into hole 17. We had another push. There were 3 birdies. People are figuring out the new tee location, getting those birdies. Great job, guys. And then I'm just going to put it this way. Sam just went on a tear at this point. Holes 18 through 20. Sam carded the only birdie for each one of those 3 holes. He also added to 3 birdies before that with an incredible 6 birdies in a row on the back 10, which is really when you want to do it, where you want to do it. Congratulations, Sam. That's just a feat in and of itself to card 6 birdies in a row, but he also picked up all those skins because not only was he birdieing, he was the only one who was birdieing. So great job. Hole 21, 4 birdies, and that final skin pushed to the CTP hole, which is going to be very vital this week because the CTP determined Big Boy and Hammy based off of that. Okay, so here's your final scores, and then we'll go into the CTP. Rob finished at even par. Bert finished at 2 under par. Daniel and Paul finished at 4 under par, and Aaron and Sam finished at 7 under par. However, CTP, Sam picked that up, and with that picked up the Big Boy. Aaron picked up Little Big Boy with the score of 7 under par, and Aaron also picked up Hammy because Sam got that 20th skin, which meant that nobody was competing with Aaron for Hammy this week. So he picked that up. So yeah, the CTP was vital in figuring those things out. Congratulations, Aaron, as well on picking up Foghorn. He did 5 strokes better this week, which was great. Aaron almost aced 2 holes, and Aaron did all of this on a hurt back as well, which was pretty impressive. But we all know how hard Aaron throws, so it's probably a beneficial thing for him to focus more on aiming. And I also just want to note that the guys that played on Sunday ran into some bad weather as well, which was also a determining factor in the last part of their round being a lot tougher, which is just another good reason to be friends with Aaron because Aaron always checks the weather no matter what we're doing. And my plan was to play on Sunday, and Aaron said, I don't think you want to do that. You probably want to play Saturday because the weather's looking bad. Aaron was exactly right. We had beautiful weather for our round, and those guys had some bad stuff happening at the end there. That's what Kevin said. He said, if you want him to have a bad round, just dump some water on him. Apparently, that is going to hurt his game. But congratulations, guys. Great job, Sam. That's an incredible way to finish strong there. Also have the really good shot on the CTP to pick that up. Aaron, great round as well. But seriously, everybody shot even par or better who played this week, and that's incredible. Great job, guys. A couple of announcements before I sign off here, just to let you know what's coming up here in the future, and one little thing that we're going to be adding as well. So on May 22nd, make sure you're circling that on your calendar. That is a Sunday at 2 o'clock. In lieu of a Big Boy tournament that weekend, we are going to be doing a doubles tournament at Rob's house. So come out at 2 if you can make that. We'll be doing some captain's choice. I think we're also going to throw a couple of the wrinkles into that round just to make it fun, or we can have a week where we all get together and play. So once again, that's May 22nd, Sunday at 2 o'clock. And we only have this many remaining Big Boy tournaments to play this season. So we've got next week, the week after that, and then 2 more weeks concluding on June 4th, and then we'll take a break for the summer as far as Big Boy goes. But the June 4th Big Boy tournament is going to look a little different. Okay, so the first thing that's going to happen is if you win the Big Boy on June 4th, you get to keep that Big Boy trophy. It is yours. You might have noticed that our Big Boy took a little tumble. He busted his foot up, so we're going to buy a new Big Boy trophy for the new season. So if you win on the 4th, you get to keep him, and that is yours, eternal bragging rights for the 2022 season that you won the Big Boy. The skins will have real money attached to them as well. So we're going to take all the money that is remaining in the chase race, and we will split that up between the 21 skins, and if you win 6 skins, then you win the money that represents. Now, someone still could ace in the next couple of weeks, and there might not be any cash in there, but if there's any cash remaining as we go on here, all that is going to go into the actual skins there. So good reason for you to come out that weekend and play. And then the final thing that just want to let you guys know about here is we are adding in a new trophy for a new accomplishment that we've noticed. Noticed that we don't have a lot of bogey-free rounds that happen, even with these incredible scores this week. No one shot a bogey-free round. Sam, even with that incredible 7 under, didn't get that. Neither did Aaron. Rob made it to hole 18 actually without a birdie. Our card, we actually all made it to hole 9 without before we had our first bogey. But if you shoot a bogey-free round, you are going to get your picture taken with Hogle Bucky Hound here. What is this guy's name? Huckle Bogey Hound. You'll get that if you shoot a bogey-free round out at Buck Forest. If there happens to be 2 or more guys that shoot a bogey-free round the same week, who are as lowest score, we'll get that honor that week as well. So as we've been talking about this tournament, that's the thing. That really is the consensus that, like, if you want to shoot a good round, that's what you have to do out there, is you have to go bogey-free. And so that's just a great thing to shoot for as you're out there, as you're thinking about where to use your mulligan, as you're picking your spots to try to steal those skins, is what can I do to par these holes? Birdies are great, but bogeys are very good out there as well. So that's the last announcement here. Thanks so much for listening to this. We hope to see you guys next week out on the course. Remember that this Sunday is Mother's Day, so you probably want to shoot for either a Friday or a Saturday time, so that you can give your mom, give your wife, whoever, that honor that she should have on that day. Also, send Aaron a text. He can give you the full weather breakdown for the weekend and let you know exactly when is the best time to tee off for optimal weather conditions out on the course. But for now, this is Daniel signing off. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys have a great week, and it's just a pleasure to play with you guys. See you later.